All right, guys, we're just waiting on him. We're back. Season 2 with the Patriots. We got a brand new quarterback. Couldn't even tell you his name. We took him like in the 6th round. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, what's going on, Austin? So we're just waiting on him. I got to be up in freaking 3.5 hours. But I'm headed in for a 36. So I wanted to get this in as quick as possible. As soon as he's ready. Ugh. Dude, he went to X Factor during the Super Bowl, and he just, after preseason, just finally got his first ability slot. He's only a 75 overall. Come on, man. That's what he wants me to search now. All right. Yeah, it's going to be a battle of like the crappy quarterbacks. Oh yeah, dude. I forget what he finished. He finished with 17 sacks or so. White and red. It's like 16 sacks, but he destroyed in the freaking TFL.
On a warm and sunny afternoon in the Bay State of
Last time we
Massachusetts,
played, I ended up bringing it back towards the end. I did hand him his first loss of the season last year, so might have been his only loss too. I don't remember.
Between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway in Foxborough. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Well,
there we go. At least somebody freaking tackles. Jesus.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I shouldn't have to go through here and change up all this. Alright, I got it. That's one thing I do have to change. Zunga is not supposed to play on the... And we got sucked in there.
Saquon Barkley leaps past him.
Good hit.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. The pitch goes to Barkley.
That's crap. Zunga was there, and he can still get that off. That's what I need to change.
What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The heck am I don't even know what the heck I'm doing there. Why are you down here?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Something just got screwed up. I don't know why.
From 21 yards away.
He is down in the
Jets
box.
are on the board here first in the season opener.
Don't want you.
The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game.
Something got screwed up in the depth chart.
The plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Of course, freaking.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
There you go,
Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, there you go, Charles, the first
very new quarterback. It's going to be
his
fun.
career. And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the line.
Why is James Cook in there? I don't want you in there.
And intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Nice.
Is he? I have no idea. I just went with him just to. I saw the scrambler. I'm like, okay, I need a quarterback somewhere, so we'll go with it.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home,
Good dot.
so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
There you go, Valdez. There you go. Right over the top. I know he hates Valdez.
And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, I mean, I missed majority of the draft. I got the first round, which I took Bijan, and then somehow the his Boots, Sean Boot or whatever his name is,
across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
He was still there. I need to get him out. Shaq Thompson in. There we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part,
thank you. 90 Gates. Who the hell is Gates?
That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to start right out of the gate.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going to try and throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. He'll look to throw.
Left it.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of 40.
Gotta love the hurry-ups.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Running left, it's Barkley.
Sit down.
And they went the wrong way there.
Stop the hurdle.
Back at the 43-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They're going to look to throw. That is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Watch the comeback in the middle.
They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They'll look to throw here.
Stay with it, stay with it. Good job.
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
Let's go.
Turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Come on, Bijan. Gotta be better on sticks.
3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative.
Good run, Cook.
Well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is caught.
Screw it. Valdez is down there somewhere, right?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Pats have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they try to go for it on foot.
Fumble. Fumble.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the
That
running
loves
backs
me to
working
death.
out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Good first, Bijan.
Go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Through one
Hey
quarter,
guys, if you guys are watching
14-7
and you have the
score.
live chat up, close that out, hit the like button. And the likes help push everything out a little bit more.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener.
What is
It's
he?
1st and 10. from the gun. They'll try to run it.
Sorry,
He still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I was confused on
Sometimes
why.
I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And this one is right
Take a
through.
2-possession lead.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate.
I played Barno.
Led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step, because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup the score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Good cutback.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way
I gotta change that. Shaq's not fast enough to be doing that. I don't even have somebody fast enough to even
touchdown
cover that.
number 75. And the Jets are back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field
Carlos,
goal.
there's
It's
teams open,
17-14.
man. Send me a message, dude.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Good return, Quez. I should have come back out.
Perfect return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer.
Yeah, Kylos, send me a message.
Special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Good.
Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner
I'll send it
precedes
to you,
him,
Carlos.
it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for
it's
long
sent.
because he's just going to speed right past them.
The Discord sent.
And it'll bring up second down.
If I have time after this, I'll send it.
You know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first
I need to get to bed.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way,
Good run, Ward.
him to score.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the
There you
first.
go, Cook. Right up in
He's over the line, and
Kyler, so let me try to find what freaking teams are
James
open.
Cook taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
All right, so you got the Vikings. They're 0-9.
Such a team game, isn't it?
And this might have been before advance last night.
Sounds almost trite, but the blocks
Falcons are 1-9. Texans 3-6. Steelers 3-6. Patriots 0-9. Broncos 2-7. Cardinals 3-7. So I mean, we got a bunch of teams open. We're still trying to fill them up. It's regs.
The kicking unit out for the
So
Patriots
we just had a bunch of people that decided they wanted to dip after they took a loss.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
So if there's anybody else in here that
Jets
is
offense
interested
coming up
in
now to
joining,
start their next drive.
let me know.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Come on. That's quicker, 19.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Sit down, Barkley.
The 50 and
That'd be a
into
good
New England
thumbnail.
territory. 63 yards.
That would have been
rushing
a
for him
good
as he's
thumbnail
been
if
tough
I
to
was
stop
recording
here
this.
this first half.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Steelers, and I think Houston actually.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Shot 50. Shot 50. 19 touch. 19 touch.
They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his
Zunga.
left. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down.
I think it's Houston and the Steelers.
We both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll go out of bounds inside
now if
the
you can't-
15-yard line.
If you can't stream, that's all
14
right.
down to the 14.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That's out to the
right.
left, flat and complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage.
The
Back
gamer
to
tag's the same as
17.
this, right?
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Dances by him. And he's in. Touchdown.
How did he get in?
Saquon Barkley.
I don't think he wanted to get in. I think he wanted to milk the clock. Booth review, okay. How did he get in?
Now, I believe they buzzed down.
He wants to
They're gonna
take this
another
clock
look
down.
at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's gonna
Shaq!
take it in for a Jets
You had a
touchdown.
clean hit on a quarterback, and you decide not even to run them.
Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to
See if he
3,
kicks it to Buzz anymore.
24-21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Quez was gone too, man.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead.
Good catch, Quez. Good click on.
Talk about extending the lead.
Okay, that works.
For the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
That is
there you go, Goddard.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw.
Eat the sack.
Taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's stupid.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
That was stupid.
So as they take it over, we step aside. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. Taken in at the 11. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Come on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
nice little confidence
midfield.
booster for him.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I get the ball here at half, so.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Panther 11, 19 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Let's go, Quez. He knew exactly where I wanted to go, so he's going to play.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
18, Pioneer.
Actually, I like this look.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try the middle with Cook. He fights
enough to move
forward
it.
for a modest 2-yard
yards.
gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed quickly, and that was because the defensive front,
Cameron Ward?
they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great
Houston, I believe.
leverage,
That's what they said.
held their spot, and stacked him up.
And
Yeah,
it's
GG.
caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped right at the 30.
This is going second year of this
15,
league.
they pick up 15.
So, I mean, the first year I had Tannehill, then I got tired of
This
him.
offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the
Good catch, Majan.
surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing 12 yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He taking 3 in that spot.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking sideline, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some space here. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 28. 128 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss and then move off to the races.
And it's
Especially
how he
with
made
him with human
miss. A
joystick.
little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
This pass is caught by London. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared
Good hit,
for some
Barno.
adjustments to come their way now.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2nd and 14. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. David Njoku. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Thank you. Thank you.
He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I don't know what happened on that
And
kick,
will
but
not
I
get a chance
thank
to
him for
return
that.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
60 Eagles.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be
I had to
incomplete.
throw that out.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're
Take
just
away
one
any
more
chance of a
away from
pick.
getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Take our chances.
Ready, set. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, we just got to take our chances. I just kind of went for
And
that
they
one.
turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Cougar 19.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take
I should have punted the last drive, but
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
makes it a better comeback story.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Hands it off out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Liking 18.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Run.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come, and with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Cook up the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there.
Only
On
my
the
back's
first
for
down
his
run. He
shifty.
gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Throw the freaking ball,
He's going to
dude.
go down. Back at
Throw
about
the
the
freaking
37-yard line.
Chase Young
Getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play,
stop
and then
Barkley
to attack the end zone.
Ready?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on the last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And he will
why are you diving away?
He does have the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man on the end route.
Ronnie had the opportunity.
The 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got him in, complete.
Trey just gets mossed.
And touchdown, New York. Drake London. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Anyway, GG to him. We got another
He's
game
dropped
against
at the
him later.
23.
So that's always fun.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
18, 5 here. 70 Rangers.
Slot man moves right.
60 Bobcats.
2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
I need to really send this stuff that way I can get out of here.
Yeah,
guys, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you next game.
Play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more, and throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. And he'll decide to keep this once more.
You guys kidding me? Like, zoomed up.
10-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Like I said, GG. Hit that like button, subscribe.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division